Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Kate and we are in the 7 Days of Healing. And today I'm working with Andrea and we're going to be working on her gut, her stomach, and stress response. This week of 7 Days of Healing is all around stress, detoxing. So Andrea wasn't able to get on live, so we're going to be clearing for her and she can respond in the text. Okay, so Andrea, if you want to say a little bit about why you think you're having this problem. So Andrea's in my apprenticeship program. We've been working on this we've been working on her gut for a while. So most of us experience, a lot of us, when we feel stress, it immediately goes to our gut, right? To our third chakra, sorry, the solar plexus. And we just feel all that churning in our stomach. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's set us up. Okay, so placing hand to heart. And just taking a few deep breaths into the heart center, into the high heart, into our heart space. And we're going to breathe in love. And breathe out any pain, suffering, instability, irritability. Breathing in love. And again, just breathing out any uneasiness, any tension, any tightness. And imagining the heart expanding. And we're making a connection deep into the earth, into the core of the earth, through our root chakra, into the crystalline earth, the core of the earth. And we're asking this connection to feed us so that we may become 100% crystalline. And anything that's not a resonant match to that just dissolves, dismantles now for us. And then we're asking for a connection with source consciousness, 12th dimensional source consciousness. We can imagine a string coming out the top of our head and connecting. And we can imagine us sitting on our source seat, which is just like our throne, where we are in complete alignment, completely crystallized, completely at one, at peace with everything in existence. And from this place, we can say an affirmation, something like, everything works out for me in all moments. And then open your eyes. And in your mind's eye, just see yourself in a higher, elevated position, situation. Okay. Do we need, let me just tune in. Okay, so we're already now containers, our healing containers from this morning. Is that enough? Yeah, okay, good. So I'm gonna lead. Oops. Okay, Andrea. So already know that we're going to work with okay, in the app, in the aspects of consciousness, you can work with self to body part or self to situation. So self to situation is, say you had an argument with a loved one. The situation is the argument with the loved one, so you can clear around that. So self to a body part is allowing that body part to speak, giving that a voice. And this is super powerful. So we're going to do that today with Andrea. Okay. And Andrea, if anything comes up for you, please type and share. That would be awesome. Okay, so we're not going to do stomach, we're going to do gut. So when I ask gut consciousness, there's a difference. Yeah. Okay, so this, so obviously we all know about gut instinct. So this is when this aspect of Andrea or any of our, this aspect of our consciousness is not happy, it stops us really tapping into that, that gut instinct, that gut knowing. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, good. So we can get a scale from 0 to 10 of happiness of Andrea's gut, and it's actually 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 6. Okay, so we want that to be a 10. Okay, and the first thing we're going to clear is stress. Okay, which is not surprising. Okay, so we can ask, is this, is Andrea creating this? Is it generating now? And that's a no. Okay, so we can ask, the last time this was created, is this years, months, days? Okay, so this is fairly new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 days ago. Okay, do we need to know more? Do I need to swipe? And that's a yes, and that's probably because she's not actually sitting here. Okay, so I'm gonna swipe, cleanse, clear, release. All the stress that's affecting Andrea's gut from 5 days ago. We can couple the benefits with everybody watching, everybody that will watch. Okay, and a good thing to do, Andrea, if you want to do this, this is what I would have had you do if you were live, but to place your hand on your gut and just ask right now what it wants. Maybe what it wants to clear, what it wishes you to do as the totality of you, how it wants to move forward, how it can be healed, how it can be repaired. And just let that wisdom come through, because it's really there. And take the first thing that comes. Nothing is stupid. Don't doubt anything that comes through. Everything is valid. Everything has meaning, and everything is a way in to deeper healing. Okay. Okay, so okay, so clear more stress. So we can even get just a stress level on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being no stress. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, and this is like from days ago. Yeah, we need to swipe. So we're cleanse, clear, releasing excess stress. We can ask if we need to know the specific hormones, and that's a no. So we're just clearing excess stress hormones. And then we could ask if this is something that's generating, like if this is turned on, if there's a mechanism that's turned on that's recreating, just generating these stress hormones without Andrea really doing anything, and that's a yes. Okay, so we just would ask how we can turn that off, and that relates to overactive fight or flight, and that's a yes. Okay, so then we can get another score. Overactive fight or flight. Response is a 6 also. Okay. So what can we clear? So it's fear. Okay, so that's normal. And this is recently, no, so this is old. Okay, so we've got multiple things going on here that we're working. So for Andrea, fear from, this is childhood, so age 10. Okay, is there an underlying cause for this fear? And is it absorbed, it's shared, and it's hers? Okay, so what's the underlying cause? Is pain. Is that physical pain? Is that hers? No. Okay, so physical pain, that's a male's. Okay, so we're going to clear that. Do we need to go anywhere else right now? No. Do I need to swipe? Yeah, so we can clear pain as an energy. Cleanse, clear, release all the pain, excess pain. Not excess pain, any pain. Shared. Around age 10. And if anything, I don't know, Andrea, you here, if that correlates with anything. Oh, I guess I need to swipe to see. Okay. Yeah, when I try and accept the request, it just says that you're not, that you're declining it for some reason, which I know you're not. Okay, so stress, so age 10. Okay, any other pain from age 10, 11, is it yours? Okay, shared with a male, 11, 12, 16. Okay, so from 11 to 16, can we clear this all at once? Yeah. So we're dissolving, dismantling. So we can ask if it's mental. This mental pain that Andrea has absorbed and shares with a male from those ages. And this is, we uncovered that this pain that she absorbed from her teenage years is contributing to her fight-flight response being overactive, which is now causing the stress. So she may be experiencing stress now, but it's like it exacerbates it, right? And what is a little stressor, Andrea's probably feeling it as like a huge stressor. Okay, so that's still clearing. Okay. Clear ley lines of what? Gotta be more specific. We can clear ley lines. You clear ley lines of stress. Okay, let's clear all ley lines of stress. So what happens is, to the earth, we're experiencing, humans, we're experiencing stress, and that gets, the energy of that gets imprinted in the grid lines of the earth. And Dave is just saying to clear that. Okay. So as much as we can do, and we can all do this. Okay. So Andrea. Yeah, so she's saying she's always stressed, so that's always switched on. Okay. So we can ask if we need to stay around age 10. No, teenage. Yeah, so age 16. So fear and pain, and that's yours. Okay, so we're going to, do we need to swipe? Cleanse, clear, release all the pain, all the stress, all the fear from those ages. Through all time and all space. And then once we clear all this, we'll be able to switch that, energetically switch that off, that fight or flight response. And then by doing that energetically, the physical also responds and switches off. Okay, we did this. Did you need to stay at age 16? And that's a no, so come back to now. Okay. Okay, so we're going to tune back into gut consciousness, which we need to do. So on a scale of 0 to 10, we're a 7, so we went up 1 point with all of that. Okay, is it safe to do this? No. Okay, and I can just tell it's not, just because I'm not really getting an immediate response that I would get intuitively. So I'm just going to clear feeling unsafe, being unsafe for Andrea. So I'm going to do that, cleanse, clear, release. So this just allows us to move deeper into this. Otherwise we would be stopped and we wouldn't be able to go any further. So if you're doing this, then your muscle testing might be going crazy at this point, or you'll be saying you can't muscle test. So always check that it's that if it's safe or not safe. Okay, and that's clearing. Anything else? Okay, that's going through. Okay. Okay, anything else? So no, we blocked, and that's a yes. Okay, so when I just get nothing, you know, I actually, if I ever get blocked muscle testing, which I actually do, but it's not, but I always just take that to mean that I've missed something, right? I take it to mean that there's something I'm not seeing, there's something I'm not tuning into that I need to, that I've missed something that Andrea's, one of her aspects of consciousness, needs to convey to me. I'm never taking it in a negative, detrimental way. I'm always seeing the positive in that and believing that my body is 100% working for me and all the parts. There is no part of me that is going to not function so I can heal. It's just a puzzle that we have to work out. I really don't believe that would ever happen. It could be us self-sabotaging, or us being afraid. There isn't any other reasons, or it could be entity related also. But again, at the highest level, that's us too. Okay, so we're blocked. Okay, this is good. So I would just ask to be unblocked, seriously. Okay, so I want to be unblocked because now I know that we have to stop and do like a self-inquiry. So we're unblocked, right? Okay, so what have I missed? I missed something, and that's why you're in pain. Okay, and this is yours. And we have to go back to age 10 and clear the pain that you have age 10, age 11. Okay, so we're just going to do that, and it's really simple as that. We don't have to be muscle test blocked for days. We can just easily circumvent it, believing that our body and our mind wants to heal and be well, and it would never block us unless it was for a good reason, and that was to bring us back to something that we've missed. Okay, that's really, really important. Okay, so we have to go back to age 10 and we're clearing pain for Andrea. We're doing that now. Do we need to swipe? No, so let's release. Pain for Andrea. All time, all space. Okay, can we do that multidimensionally? Yeah. Okay, so this is something you can do right now. So we're represented other places in the universe, the multiverse. And there are other places that Andrea is in pain. And now I'm seeing, as I say that, I can see where she is. That is affecting her situation right now, her pain and her stress levels. Okay, so timelines. Do we need to know how many? And that's a no. Okay, so we're just going to clear pain from all these other timelines that I'm seeing. And in my mind, I see these timelines as just a line. If I wanted to go into those, I could pull up one and ask. But when I ask, do we need to do that? That's a no. Okay. So we're clearing all pain, all entanglements from those timelines that are affecting Andrea in this now timeline. And that's really important. And as time is linear, all time is now. So we can, anywhere that it's actually been projected, what we're clearing, into Andrea's present, future, or into the past, we're cutting any threads, cords, tethers, bindings, and folding those in. Okay, so that's happening now. So that we can come into this now timeline that we are on, that we are speaking, I'm speaking to you from, and you are listening from. So we are completely stellar, completely 100% energetically present at all times. Instead of being on another timeline in pain, or being in another timeline stressed out, or fighting with our loved one. We could be doing that in multiple places, in multiple timelines. Okay, so I just I'm going to ask Andrea's gut consciousness, do we need to do any cleanup work? And that's a yes. Okay, so that means fold in more timelines that we've cleared from. Yeah, so we're just asking these timelines to fold in, which means we are folding the book in on them. We're closing the book in the Akashic Records. So we can't delete anything in the Akash, but we can close the chapter on it, which is what we're doing. Just gonna read. Yeah. Okay, so I just want to activate that for anyone who's watching. So that we're clearing from any timelines that need to be cleared from. And then folding those in. Okay, I'll mute this. Let me see. Okay, so let me see. So we're going back to Andrea's gut consciousness. So what I'm seeing, this is so beautiful. I'm seeing like her gut. That is so amazing. Like there's a whole, how do I even describe that? Let me just ask. I've never seen that before. Okay. Own universe is its own microcosm, microcosm. Wow. So, and that's just, yeah, that's kind of confirmation about these different aspects of us, how they have their own lives and they have their own complete system. That's so awesome. Oh, it's freezing. Is it back? Oh no, is it back? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yay! Okay, so what was the last thing I said? Sorry. Yeah, oh man. Okay, so I was saying that I saw in her gut like a microcosm of its own. Like her gut is a whole, like we see ourselves as the totality. Um, each gut and organ has its own, each organ and gland, is that right? It's like its own, I don't know why the audio is going in and out. Is its own, okay, Katie says it's back. Microcosm. Can you hear me? Man, that stinks. Okay, I don't want to go out because I want to post it. Yes, it has its own universe. Can you hear me, Audrey? Yeah. Okay, good. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, good. Hi, Haley. So anyway, man, I wish that hadn't gone out. That stinks. Okay, yeah, so maybe come out and come back in. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. So that was just such a beautiful visual. Okay, can we continue? Is there something else I need to share around that? And that's a no. Okay, so so gut, we need to go back to gut and we need to go to a certain age. No. Okay, so it's 110 out of 10. Okay, 7. Something else we need to clear, and this is the present time. Okay, so, and it is that, well, okay, let me just tune into this. My life is not my own. Okay, so that's like from a, is that Andrea having that? No. Okay, so this comes from my life is not my own. This is her gut. Okay, so we're going to clear that. So it's a belief from her gut. This is not a mental belief that she's having consciously. Okay, so her, okay, so we're just going to clear this belief. Cleanse and release. Okay, my life is not my own. Okay. So that's Andrea's gut is believes this. Yeah, that it doesn't get any respect is what it's saying. It always gets jumped on. Is what your gut is telling me. Okay. Do we need to clear anything around that? Yeah, being dumped on. Okay, so not having a voice. Yeah, okay. Not having a voice and being dumped on. So we can just clear all this as an energy. So everyone, anywhere, anything that I'm hearing now, seeing from Andrea's gut, any beliefs, cleanse, clear, release, dissolve, dismantle now to come back into full and complete harmony within the totality of her physical body, her energy bodies. So it's actually saying right now that the gut for everyone has so much wisdom and knowledge. Like I said in the beginning, it's just confirming that so much wisdom and knowledge, and that gut instinct can be such a great asset to us that we just, it's just covered up with fear and stress. And that we can know anything just moment to moment by tapping into this once we have a direct communication and once it's clear. It's actually showing me that it's kind of like spinning. It's like there's a planet in her gut. Her gut is a planet, right? That has its, yeah. Okay, so anything else? Yes. You want to communicate? You want to say? To clear. Okay, so we need to stay with now. We need to go to a past life. Okay, this is fun. Okay, past life, and that's a yes. This is wild. Okay, so this is a past life where Andrea's gut is just has an existence of its own. So cool. Okay, one moment. Okay, so happy now? No. Okay, so this is just a fragment of you, is that right? Yeah, like a, not even a soul fragment. Okay, so we need to clear something from this. No, so you're just showing me this for informational purposes. So we, okay, is that because it's fragment? Yeah, okay, so we need to bring the essence of her gut back into our body. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah. Okay, am I ready to do that now? Yeah, so this is like soul fragments, but not. But same kind of concept. And we're just inviting all of Andrea's soul essence, light essence, this plasma, back into her gut, into her stomach. And it leaves when we have everything that Andrea has, all the stress that we all have, all the stress, the fear, the worry, the anxiety, all the stress hormones. Okay, and we did this, and that's a yes. Okay, and that's just gonna do for 5 hours. Okay, anything else? We're gonna wait. Okay. So this might be all we could do. So let me just tune in. So once this is complete, gut consciously will be happy at 10 and will it stay there? And that's a yes. Okay, that's great. Okay, is there another aspect of Andrea that needs work? No, so obviously Andrea is processing, as we know processing, but we can ask if she's at 12th dimensional consciousness, which is the only real time that I would stop working on someone. We're really actually processing after like the first release. In truth. So she's not, she's 11th, 10th, she's 8th, but what we're doing, will that bring her to 12th dimensional consciousness? Okay, and that's a yes. Okay, so Andrea, I think we are done for today. I think that's all we can do. So just backing out of this. Okay, so even though I was connected to source, part of my energy was engaged, or my energy was engaged. So I'm just see myself backing out of that energetically. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, does anyone have any questions? But this is just something definitely to go back and watch. Okay, so anything else that needs happening with the group? We're asking that to complete now. Anyone else watching who needs any light essence to come back? We're asking that to happen now. And now I see everyone's. I literally see everyone's universe in their gut. Wow, please explore this. This is amazing. Okay, guys, I love you all. It's such a pleasure every time that we do this. I learn so much myself. Okay, I'll talk to you all real soon. Bye-bye.